gamer motivation profile analysis video, we're going to talk about some of the motivations with examples of games. Here's my motivation chart. As you can see, my gamer type is architect, so I'm more into slow-paced games where I can plan things in long term and enjoy. I also have a second type, which is bard, that I like to interact with people in games. A 61% rate. Creativity is the most important motivation for me. My highest secondary motivation is in there too, as design motivation with a percentage of 85. As design is my major motivation, you can easily assume the Sims series are what I'm looking for. I love building stories in games, and while doing that, have a character that deepens my connection with the story I'm playing. So The Sims allows me to do that in the Create a Sim mode. In this mode, I can customize my Sims and give them a life I wanted them to have. Not only The Sims let me create a character, but also a life or lots in the way I would like. Here, I want to give my sim a cat because I made the sim a cat lover. I sometimes can spend hours just decorating a kitchen or a bedroom in order to be satisfied and be connected to my story. Here, in my gameplay video, I wanted the bedroom to look as real as possible. If we take a look at my chart again, immersion is my second most important motivation, with story being 71. While designing games are so important to me, the urge to build my character comes from the story I want to be in, another realm I want to see, or the side story of a character in the game. For these reasons, I generally find myself in games weighing on the story element, like Cats and the Other Lives. Cats and the Other Lives didn't fail me after I played the game for a while. Just like my profile says, I'm interested in games where I can find characters with interesting backstories and want to learn about them within the story. As the cat character Aspen, I can explore the house and learn about the story, listen to characters' conversations in the game easily. Some cinematic scenes directly focus you on the critical story parts and don't make you miss anything. I have multiple interactions that allows me to find out more about the story. remember my chart again, the action components are the least I interact with, especially excitement with a percentage of 6. Because of that, I wanted to learn how action affected my experience. And I started to play God of War, a game that generally relies on action elements with a story behind. While it starts, I found it very hard to play, especially in the fight scenes. I sometimes enjoyed killing my opponents in order to learn more about the story. I actually played with personalizations of my characters too, creating my armies and giving Kratos an alternate appearance. I also tried to solve puzzles or have achievements in the game which branched out my gameplay experience. It's not my preference, as my motivation explains so, but in games like God of War, when they add different side components to games, every player type has an opportunity to play and have a good experience, even though its game relies on fighting.